It was like a freaking like science video for kids. Oh my gosh, I didn't see you there.
I'm Liz Kaufman.
And I'm Christy Cox. Okay.
No. No. But we are Baby Dinosaur.
We're terrible at this.
And we're a train wreck.
This thing is growing out of a bottle I shoved into the ground. These weren't until I moved them. They were now.
Oh, this has a pest on it.
Oh, kill it. Burn it.
We'll have to get some ladybugs. Baby Dinosaur, that name to me means, I don't know, you just don't think of babies and dinosaurs together. And I feel like a lot of times our collaboration, it kind of manifests itself that way, of things you wouldn't think to put together that work.
When there's like two things that we could do together that would greatly outweigh us individually doing them alone, like we come together for that reason. The nature of our art working together is like, I figure out how to make the things function and you figure out how to make the things think.
We came up with this project, when did we start working on this?
Yeah, it was just about a year ago when the pandemic started happening, because I was living in like such a small apartment then. It kind of became about cultivating a life, something to kind of make me feel as though I was outside because there was life growing rather than a stagnant like indoor area.
In terms of creating this piece, we sort of came together after having developed our own ideas. And it was really interesting that we were both thinking about indoor growing glass houses. So this idea of the inside being visible, and the fact that during the pandemic we saw so much more of people's private lives because everyone's like stuck in home and sharing digitally.
The outside looking in, and then the inside having to grow and thrive for the outside to see.
And I think for us, like an important part of this project was, you know, there's not just an installation. It's not just something that we set up and then like left and it stayed, you know, as it was.
This was maintenance.
Obviously it's going to change because it's living things and they change over time, but we changed the environment. We were coming regularly, checking things out, watering, taking notes. You know, it's not just plants in a greenhouse. We've created this hot mess of hanging things that are precariously suspended with tubes linking everything together in a semi-closed system. This is definitely about growth as well. Growing more into making things that are less object-based. I think there's definitely a pull in that direction if you come to art through painting and through making beautiful things. And not that I don't love that, I think that's still wonderful, and I do think this thing that we made is beautiful, but in making it, it wasn't about just making this self-contained, beautiful thing.
Can't help but think about my senior show was called Dirt, and I literally used a struck by lightning cypress tree and a bunch of dirt to make it. So in a way, I've kind of always been making like dirty artwork. It's just funny to me to come at this from like the opposite way. I'm like, how can I make this like dirt concept I had become something more cultivated and pristine in a way?
So you're getting cleaner and I'm getting dirtier.
Literally. Exactly.